Hi, I'm Tanya with Tanya's Crafting Creations. If you're catching the live, then you'll see the red live button at the top corner. If you're catching the replay, do hashtag replay so I know that you watched. I'm going later than what I was wanting to do. Hold on just a moment. I'm trying to put new ink in my printer and it was fighting me. Oh, hi, Sandra. I wasn't expecting you to hop on. I figured you'd already be in bed. Hi, Veronica. So, I have some dog prints that I'm going to work with. I've got this German Shepherd one that I want to use. And then depending on how long that takes, I have these smaller ones that I want to put on this bottle cap. And I'll be live tomorrow too. Yes, my printer was fighting me. And then I have these two that I want to do at some point on a bottle cap. So I want to do those on bottle caps too. Now, tomorrow I'm doing an event, alive and in the Double Trouble event group. And it's Crafter's Choice, so I want to do another big one for one of the dogs, so I might do one of these two on a big one. You would ask that, wouldn't you, Sandra? Let me look. Okay. $5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I didn't see the flyers for them. So it looks like it's a 2-day event. And I'm on the first day at 5 p.m. Eastern, so 2 p.m. Pacific. So I think that'd be 3 p.m. your time, Sandra. And I'll share the flyer later tonight. There we go. Ow. Okay, so let's get that on there. But yeah, I was fighting it. My printer. And my computer. The Cricut app didn't want to, or the Cricut program didn't want to work on my computer, so I had to completely restart it. What on earth are you doing? Now my tablet's fighting me. There we go. For crying out loud. Everything is fighting me tonight. Except for my little Snoodle. My little Snoodle's not fighting me. She's sitting behind me being a good little girl. She's been extra snuggly lately. I wanted to seal this print in really quick. I printed it on tissue paper. I have some rice paper, but I hate to say this because I know a lot of people like it, but I don't really like the rice paper for everything because it has weird little lines going through it. I don't like that. So after you've printed on tissue paper, it's best to iron over the top of the ink to kind of set it in. It may work doing that on regular paper too. I'm not sure. I haven't tried it. I don't see why it wouldn't work for regular paper if it works for tissue paper. Yeah, if you wanted it to have like a kind of like a crackle look, then that probably wouldn't be bad, but other than that, I don't really care for it. Okay, so I need to... Oh, that's good to know. I'm trying to decide if I want to put the dog... Oh, the poor doggy's ear is bent. There we go. Had to fix the ear. I'm trying to decide if I want to put it on a piece of wood like that, or put it on the pizza pan. And then I have trying to decide on black or brown vinyl. That's the other thing I'm deciding on. It's sticking to it. So I think I'll go with plaster. I think I'll try it on wood. And then I'll see how I like it, and maybe I'll do it on wood tomorrow when I do the other one, or I could do it on another one. I'm not positive if I'm going to do the dog tomorrow, or I have I'm not running over you, Callie. I have this that I wanted to redo. I mean, it's cute this way, but I kind of wanted to put like a chicken sign on here that says something about eggs or something like that. And I wanted to remake that at some point. So I'll either remake this tomorrow or I'll do the other dog one or the other. Still haven't quite decided. But I got this one from Goodwill for $3.99. That's a really good deal for something, that heavy duty. It's not light by any means. Okay, you are a stupid paintbrush. That's what you are. You are a paintbrush that's shedding everywhere. I hate it when they shed so stinking bad. And I didn't wash my paintbrushes, so I'm going to need to get out my... Okay. I'll clean that off a little better in a minute here. But let's get a better paintbrush that's not going to be stupid. I got several of these. I can't remember how many came in a set of these wood rounds, but I bought them from Amazon. I can't remember which sign or which wording I decided on. I can back up on the screen and see in a minute here. Oh, my nose. Okay, get this smoothed out here. This wood really paints really good. It doesn't like soak up tons of paint like some of them do. I tried to go back and look at like when the first live was that I did, because I started my page in January, of last year, and so I've had it for over a year, and I don't remember if I went live right away in January or if it was in February. I can't remember, because I had a different page name at that time because I was doing it with my cousin. And I don't remember. It seems like the one that's on there right now, the very first one that I saw, is not the very first one. Doesn't seem like it's the very first one that we did. I think some of them got deleted before I knew that you had to, if you didn't watch carefully when you first did it, that it would set them to all delete after 30 days. So I had to go in later on and I had to fix it. so that they were on there correct. And so they actually stayed. So the first few, I think we lost of the lives that we had did. Hi, Ty. Yeah, it seems like the very first ones we did that they were gone. One of those things that it's like, for crying out loud. And the sad thing is I wasn't saving them to do a YouTube one at that point, so I don't have them saved on my computer either, so. But that's okay. I'm not entirely sure how many we lost because of that. I honestly don't remember, but I know it seems like the first one on there wasn't our first one. Because I specifically remember putting in the title, join us for our first live or whatever. I specifically remember putting that in the title. And there's nothing that I found that had that in the title, so. Tammy. Thank you for sprinkling. And there's a couple crafts that I did last year that I want to redo this year. Just because they sold really well, so I might as well make another one. So, Bella has only been on here, I think, once. But, hi, Beth. Bella's, she's a Chihuahua mix that we don't really know. Yeah, the gingerbread one sold really fast. Because I even had made another one of those gingerbread trees and sold it. What was I going to say? I lost my train of thought. Oh, Bella. So, Bella is a very, I don't know, weird dog. A very nervous. She has to be medicated to go in the car, everything. Okay, Sandra. And so it's sad because she is afraid of everything. Bindy's kind of a chicken too, but it seems like some of the things that Bindy's afraid of, Bella's not. Some of the things Bella's afraid of, Bindy's not. And so Bella is scared to death of the stinking electric stapler. And so she is just terrified of it. So I can't use it when she's in the room. I can't. She just is too terrified of it. And she just starts shaking, and then it takes a while to get her to stop shaking. She's just so shook up from it. So I try to not use it when she's in the room. Sometimes she gets even irritated by it when it's in the other room. But she's my baby. My little snuggle bunny. Okay, so for anyone who wasn't on when I showed this is the printable we're using. It came from Etsy. And I think I'm going to use brown. Okay, get that going while I'm getting this Mod Podged on. Turn my iron back on. So the top of the sign is going to say Home Sweet Home. Instead of the O, it's a paw print. What are you doing, you little stinker butt? That's another color. There it is. It was blending in. Get my hands cleaned really quick here. Okay. Unload. No, lay down, sweetie. You're a good girl. Lay down. Okay. You're fine. Ben. I'll let you out. Hold on. Hold on, sweetie pie. Okay, so that's the wording that we're going to use. So let me just get this up here on this plastic really quick. Yeah, that was my Cricut that I was doing that with. Yeah, it can be loud sometimes. Now, they also sell, in case you guys don't know this, they do sell stencil vinyl. And it's just to make your own stencils. And if you use those, it may not hurt to just, if you want to just make sure. I know some people just use regular vinyl, but there's no use in wasting your, different colors when you could just use that one. But, and it doesn't, it wouldn't, pull up your paint as bad either. But, what are you trying? Don't do that. I prefer a different brand of transfer tape. I don't really like the come here, sweetie. Come here. Bindi, come here. Before you get bit by Callie. I don't really like the Cricut brand. I have a harder time with the Cricut brand than anything else. And it's more expensive. Okay, let's get this cleaned off really quick. I kind of want to cut this down as close as I can. Just so I can kind of sit it on here and see. Oh, hi, Lucy. Okay. I will be live tomorrow earlier. I'll be live. I'm in an event with the Double Trouble group, so I'll be live tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard. They're doing a 2-day event. So for this one, this is why I was cutting it down so I could see kind of where I want to put it. Because I kind of want to put the words down first. But that's kind of what it's going to look like. Yeah, I've been hurting really bad lately, so I haven't really been live much. Oh, and then the event group, the Creative Kinship event group that I have with Sandra from Country Family Roots, that is, we're having an event on Saturday from 10 a.m. Eastern Time to the last one is done at 11 p.m. Eastern. Oh, he's doing good. I was trying something I read don't know how well that actually works. Ew, I didn't take that off. Okay, well, that's good to know. Usually if I sit here and, scrape on it a little bit more, I can get it to come off quicker, but I don't really want to have to do that tonight. Did you have fog up there today, Veronica? Are you talking about the transfer tape? Oh, okay. Okay, what do I want for the top? I would say probably that. Let me set that back on here. Ah. Just want to make sure I have this on here even. Okay, move this out of there before I get stuck on there again. When you pull it off, you kind of want to pull it sideways. You don't want to pull it straight up, or you can pull the vinyl back up with it. It is. It really is sticky. I might have too much, I may not. You know, I never thought of using that. I have one. I have some of the transfers. Wipey. Okay, I think I'm gonna try that first. That way I can make sure I get it exactly in the spot I want. I know I don't like the Cricut brand at all. I buy a different brand from Amazon. I really, really don't like the other one. I've never tried the Dollar Tree. I honestly don't think they've ever hardly had it in stock at mine. Okay. Then I will seal over the image. But that's what we have so far. And then I might go around the edge with I'll have to find it because I don't see it. I think it fell. Or a cat knocked it over. That's a possibility too. My Ew, I stuck my hand in that. those Distress ink pads. I'm not seeing them offhand. I keep forgetting to bring my regular bottle of Mod Podge back in here. I may have to do that last. That's alright if I have to, though. Okay, let me see. I can share the link. If I don't grab it right now, I will forget. Purchase. I would suggest buying it right now. There's a reason I say that. Normally, it is $4.33. It is 75% off right now, and it was 75% off when I bought it. So you can get it for $1.08. And it comes with 10 images. They all have the fences, but it comes with 10 different dogs. There we go. So that is the link for this printable. And then, like I said, it comes with altogether 10 of them. I'm going to put these beads on it. They're already pre-stained. They came from the dollar store. Oh, wait. I could do that, or I could do these. So I have these. Picked up the wrong one. I have these darker ones, or I have these lighter ones. So either one of those we could do with this. They're both brown. Just one's a lighter brown than the other. And then I do have these great big ones, but I don't know if those would be good or not. Oh, gosh. Ow. I moved. Oh, my goodness, my back. Okay, let me get my string out here. Why didn't you cut? Okay, we can try and see how it looks doing it that way. Sometimes it's nice to have different sizes. You know, it feels good having Bindi behind my back. Since I have back issues, she's nice and warm behind my back, and oh my gosh, it feels so good. You know, altering it, doing both colors, actually I think it will look good because of the dog. I need to actually count though. Maybe not in bed. Probably not the most snuggliest to cuddle up to. But yeah, you can do this with a picture of your own dog and just print it on. I would say what I would suggest doing, honestly, and I think I have a picture of. I might do that one of these days. I have a picture of Bella, Callie, and Bindi all together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I lost my train of thought for a minute there. But I actually have a picture of all three of them. So I could do one that I keep that has a picture of all of them on it. You could, even if you had more, if you had separate pictures, you could kind of do a little collage on this bottom section too of them and just put, you know, like one here, one here. I would suggest printing it on tissue paper because it blends in more to the surface, so it looks more like it's painted on than just glued on. And all you do is just take a piece of computer paper, take your tissue paper, cut it so it's just like about maybe a 1/2 inch, and then tape it around it. And then you can just put it in your printer, and it will print directly on it, and then just cut that extra piece of paper off and then just Mod Podge it on. If you do it that way, I would suggest doing the dry method unless you don't have an iron. It just seems like the easiest way. It would be harder to snuggle in a bed with a big dog. It really would. Okay. I think I have the same amount. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh my goodness. Mine are like, my biggest dog is like 13 pounds. Okay, I know they always say do an even set of beads. But there's one thing that's bugging me about that. It's the fact that, you have one color bead on one side and one color bead on the other. I don't know why that bothers me, but it does. But that's all right. I should tie it. Darn it. I forgot that's going to be a big knot. Or no, I don't have to have it that way. I just need the knot big enough to not slide through the... Where did I set them? I just had them. Right there. My wipey was on them. I just need the knot big enough to not slide through the actual... staple. Because I'm going to use my stapler, because that's going to be sturdier. Where are you? Ben, I know I irritate you every time I stand up. Mommy does not do that just for the fun of it. I hope you know. In case you didn't see, this is my Snoodle. This is my little Bindi. She's past due for grooming, but they can't get her in until March, so she's got a whole nother month. You're a good girl. If your board is thick enough, you can do stapling. Dollar Tree ones, you can't, but they have the holes in it, so it doesn't really matter. But if your board is not quite thick enough, just add a popsicle stick to the back to make it a little thicker. So these are just the mini ones from Walmart. I don't know where that one went. She is adorable and she knows it too. She gets away with a lot. Yeah, we've had dogs all my life. We have 3 right now. One is really tiny. She's 7 pounds, I think. Okay. I'm trying to see how it looks without stapling it first. So, would it look fine having... What I'm trying to decide is, does it look fine having the beads like that? To where you have one here different than here? Probably would. I'm overthinking it, I think, is the problem. Okay. That needs to go there. That needs to go there. Should have moved things before flopping things around here. Huh. Don't you dare fall off. Okay, let me just tie this closer here because I'm clumsy. You'll learn that about me. I'm very clumsy. Something that runs in our family, unfortunately. Clumsy, accident prone, all of the above. Okay. Oh, they're there. I'm like, what did I do with them? Okay. I want to make a mark because I am having a hard time telling where it's at. Ooh, that's not fun. Back surgery is not a pleasant thing. I had spinal surgery back in 2019. It was not pleasant. I can tell you that much. Not pleasant at all. Okay. Or are you not laying flat? Oh, yeah. That's what I could have did. I have a little bit of a headache tonight. Ew, that's not fun. Yeah, that happens. It's time to use my nose spray again, and when I don't use my nose spray right on time, I start getting headaches. Oh, and I just lost one of my popsicle sticks, but at least I have another one. That's what I was going to do. So, yeah, that's what I was going to do, Ty, and I completely forgot. Brain dead. Can't think. Whoops. Thought that was a loose string and it was attached. Okay. And then actually this way it's going to hold on better because I'm not trying to tie a knot for that stupid big giant hole for that one bead. That one was aggravating. Well, I still have to do a pretty big knot, but that's all right. Don't need to worry about it too much because it's going to be hidden. Okay, now these need to go out of my way. Ow. So if you have one of these and it has usually the heart on the end, you can just cut the heart off. They're just the plastic bead threaders, and then that way you can bead this through just like I did. Yeah, it is harder to tell someone how you're trying to explain something through typing instead of actually seeing it. Okay. I'm in Eastern Oregon. Just adding a tiny bit of glue back here. Just kind of over the knot so it doesn't try to come untied. I haven't been out of the house in a couple days. Ow. We were having some pretty cold weather for a little while there. Ow. I don't know what the temperature even was today. So it looks like it was 43 today. And it looks like it's gonna go down to 34. Oh, great. Wonderful. Looks like it's gonna snow. Thursday a little bit, and it's supposed to snow Friday. Oh my goodness, I give up. It was like minus 11 here a few weeks ago. But that's what we have. I don't know if it needs a bow or not. And I just stuck my finger in the stick-in. Seriously? My finger was stuck to the glue. It wasn't hot, but it just stuck to it. Really? So I have this pre-made bow that I used for something else, but I don't really think it needs it. Because I think it would hide... Yeah, no. I'm not doing a bow. I just had this pre-made one for something, but I don't think I'm going to do a bow. Hi, Anne. So we have that one. And then I wanted to do this one really quick. Oh, there it is. I've used rice paper, but I kind of think that the tissue paper blends in better, at least from kind of what I've noticed, is it seems like it blends in better than the rice paper. It might depend on the surface maybe, but I've had better luck with tissue paper than rice paper. Okay, so I want to do this dog here. And then that's the last one that I'm going to do for tonight. Rice paper is a lot thicker, yeah. Yeah, I'm going to do on that side, okay. Yeah, I've done that before too. I use it sometimes. It just kind of depends on what I'm doing. Okay. You're kicking me in the butt. Little Ben. Okay, good night, Beth. I know there's a lot of people who really like dogs, so I figured I'd get a couple dog crafts made up. I'm waiting. I made German Shepherd cutting board, the big ones, the tempered glass ones, and then I did a corgi, so corgi, German Shepherd, and husky, for one order, and then I had made up a horse one for my aunt, and then I did a bunch of smaller ones too. But the lady who had me do the other dogs, a friend of hers wanted a German Shepherd one and a husky. No, I said that wrong. The first one was Labs, German Shepherd, and Corgi. And then the other one wanted German Shepherd and Husky. And so I'm waiting on the Husky fabric. It took forever for them to ship it. And unfortunately, you can't just, walk into a fabric store and find the ones that just have the individual dogs. You have to actually order it online. It doesn't seem like they sell any of those in stores for some odd reason. Oh, that's hot. Okay. Kind of get some more of this painted. That's some of the silver's kind of trying to shine through. So I will post the flyer for the event tomorrow once I get done, and then I already posted the flyer for the one on Saturday, for the event on Saturday, and then I set that one up in my event section on my page. So if you wanted to, you could, if you like mark down that you want to watch or whatever, then it's generally supposed to like notify you before the live. It is set up though for like when the whole event starts. But it's all listed there who's live first and everything. Okay. This won't take very long. Okay, need to sand that little bit that I touched. And then I might need to touch up here or there if it marked or pulls it off. Okay. That was hot. Keep in mind, metal gets hot very fast. Okay. And then let's go ahead and try this part. Turn the iron back on. Okay, and I need to make sure this is on here even. You could easily take any kind of pictures, like a picture of a family member or whatever, and put it on here. Someone passes away and you want to do one, you could do a smaller picture of them and then put like in memory of on it. There are so many different things you could do with them. I think I need the hanger on so I can hold it up. Yep, that's even. Except it's a little too high. Oops. Okay. If you put Mod Podge over the whole top like I did, you want to lift it up in between or your paper will sometimes get stuck to the surface and it will kind of pull up the glue a little. So then that gives you that, and that is really hot right now because I had that on there. So I want to put beads on this one really quick. Black and white. So we could do either black and white mixed or just black or just white. Since everything's white, probably better with the black and white if we did, or I mean with the white if we do it. Why did I say white? Black. I can't talk today. Okay. I need to move some stuff out of the way here because I need to sit this down or I'm going to drop it. And I don't want to be picking up beads all over the floor. I wonder what the white would look with it. Can't get it on. Three, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, nope. 2 more. Okay, so that one has that on there. Okay. You're going to come out with a booger, aren't you? It was just barely plugged. There's a little Mod Podge, like, I don't know, snot sort of looking stuff. That's what it looks like, is it reminds me of kind of snotty stuff. Unfortunately. It's gross looking. Okay, and that is just going to seal it in. Move that back really quick. If you kind of tilt it up a little, then you can see where you've applied Mod Podge and where you haven't. You get like a little piece of gunk, like a little wad of Mod Podge, just kind of brush it off to the side and it will come off. And if you do get any like bleeding off to the side, you can wipe it off. Just don't get it near the tissue paper. Because sometimes, like if you have any red colors, sometimes it will come off on the brush. And then you can just wipe your brush off and then put fresh Mod Podge over the sides. If for whatever reason you can't get it off good, then just dry it, paint over the top, and then just do Mod Podge without touching any of the colored section. I probably just didn't iron it long enough. I like to go over the letters just to make sure that they're down good and sealed in. This, I didn't have any more permanent, so I just used the removable vinyl, and as long as you seal in it with Mod Podge, then it's fine. If you get any bubbles, once the stickiness is gone, just rub your hand on it. If you use regular paper and it kind of is sticking out to where you can kind of tell, just go over with whatever color you did the base and go over it with that paint again, and it will cover up any lines. But those are what we did tonight. And don't forget that tomorrow I'll be live at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard, or 2 p.m. Pacific Standard, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard, in the Double Trouble group. It's Crafter's Choice, so I have a bear one that I want to do at some point too, so I might do that, or I might try and redo this one. I haven't quite decided which one of those I'll do, but I'll do one or the other. So anyways, thank you so much for joining me, and you all have a good evening. Thanks, Tammy. Thanks, Anne. Good night.